In this next section, we're going to look at overriding user permissions. So let's begin by taking a look at the permissions that are set now. I'm going to click on People, and then I'm going to click on Permissions. And we're going to go ahead and manipulate the Create Blog Entry permission. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll down to the blog section here under the node grouping. And we have blog entry, create new content here. And none of these are currently checked. So we're going to change this so that blog editor, which was a role that was added through our feature module, and administrator are both checked. So let's go ahead and jump to the code and open up the third step, which is called blog override module, override permissions. And let's copy the code and paste it over the current blog override.module file and save it. Now this includes the code from our previous steps. And then here at the bottom is what we've added. So let's walk through this code real quick. We have blog override user default permissions alter, and then it's passed one parameter, which is permissions. First, we're going to check to make sure that the permission actually exists. And then we're taking the permissions variable and we're setting the create blog entry content roles item to an array that includes the roles that should be added. So for this example, we're not going to use the debugger to stop here, because this is all you'll be wanting to do with permissions, is change what roles are associated with them. So if you want to change this to affect another permission, you simply need to copy the permission and paste it in here, and then copy the roles and paste it in here. Now this change will apply automatically, so we don't need to do anything special in order to bring it into play. But it's important to understand its effects on the feature module that takes this particular permission into its configuration bundle. I'm going to jump back to the browser, and let's go ahead and go to Structure, Features, and we see here now that this is overridden. And if we look at the overrides and scroll down, we'll see that the override is happening here in permissions. And if we go back and look at the roles associated with this permission now, I'm going to click on Permissions, and I'm going to scroll down. We see that here, under blog entry, create new content, is administrator and blog editor. So there is a downside to using this approach, which is that when we're looking at the feature that's being overridden, it's always going to show this overridden state. And even if we click this and revert it, it will always go back to being overridden. So this means that it's just not going to be as clean looking at the overridden components when you look at features to see what it is that you need to review and what you may have changed without intending to.